Hello again then, Hollows. We're still in the recording session when I'm not feeling very well. But this will be the final video recorded during that session. If I'm gonna, because recording off from a PlayStation or Xbox is quite awkward. I've got to set up a whole capture card and I can only record in 20-minute installments. So I've got to record each video in 2 parts. There's so much hassle with it. So if I'm gonna do it, I like to try and at least record 3 episodes in one sitting, at least. Well, we are going to head to Henwick Charnel Lane. Can't remember if it's Charnel or Charnel, but I guess we'll find out in a bit, won't we? The initial section of this area is very daunting. Just for the record, this is an optional area, just like old Yharnam was earlier when we were getting shot by the minigun from that guy. Both of these areas are optional, but it's good to do them. Gives you extra levels and things, you know? Also, one thing I was thinking about with this playthrough is, I was going to say, I will probably save all of the chalice dungeons for the end. Hello. Because I know a lot of people are probably not going to be very interested in seeing me do all the chalice dungeons. So I thought, okay, let's just do them all at the end then, probably. Maybe even do like a quick compilation of them all, so that it's not as boring. Come on. Let's move, let's move, let's move, let's move, let's move, let's move. Whew, that was risky. We're not out of the clear yet, though. Come on. Oh, shit, I dodged the wrong way. There we go. Okay, now we're about to encounter what is probably the most frustrating section in this entire game. Do I have poison throwing knives? It'd be excellent if I did. Come on. No. No, I don't, do I? Okay. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Let's just try and use regular. Not yet, but after this guy then. Now, we've got all these guys here. They've all got guns. They'll all shoot you and basically kill you in 2 seconds, if you're not careful here. He was looking the other way and he still shot me. This is the way I would recommend to do this section. Let's try and block with the tree. Get rid of this guy. And now the other 2 are not as much of a problem when they're by themselves, are they? There we go. Because the problem is, whilst you're doing that, taking out 2 of them, shit, you can easily get killed by one of the other guys. Basically, all the hunters in this area, well, not hunters, but you know, like shotgun men. Fucking hell! I really don't feel like that should have got me. They're all positioned in a way where generally they always cross the line of sight of each other. So there's always someone usually which crosses the line of sight of one of them. So it's a very difficult area to get through if you don't know what you're doing. Now the good part of it though is there's some items here. I can't remember what they are, so hopefully they're good. Bone marrow ash, thick cold blood, and thick cold blood. What is bone marrow ash? I cannot remember this. Additional medium that strengthens quicksilver bullets. Okay. That's interesting. So maybe you use that and then it makes your quicksilver bullet stronger for a limited period of time. That's what I'm assuming from that anyway. I can't remember if there's any items tucked away around the back here. I think I've actually done quite remarkably well to do as good as I have done in this playthrough, considering I'm really not feeling very well currently. I've got a I mean, I think my temperature's cooled down a little bit now, but it was 40 degrees Celsius when I started recording. Anyway, I think it's calmed down now because I'm not feeling as bad. There we go. This guy here only spawns... Actually, these creatures in general only spawn if you have high insight. Just saying. So if you don't have high insight, these creatures won't spawn in your playthrough at all. If you just never use it, Madman's Knowledge, except to, when you get bits from killing bosses, or if you just use it all by summoning people, then generally you will never encounter those guys in your playthrough. But because I'm going to be using every Madman's Knowledge that I get, it means that I'll be encountering quite a few of them. Have I got any more Madman's Knowledge? No. Okay. Alright, let's let's go back to the Hunter's Dream.
I must have drifted off. What is it you desire?
A lot of things.
Very well.
Right. One level, so we'll go for strength. And then the rest we'll put into here. What is this? Hang on. The eye of a blood-drunk hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. A deformed creature will whisk you away outside Odin Chapel. Yes, so this is to access the DLC. There's a creature who takes you to Odin Chapel. Sorry, outside Odin Chapel, who takes you to the DLC. I cannot remember if I actually explained that in the first video. The creature that's there. The Henwick... Yeah, it is Charnel. Henwick Charnel Lane. Is at the second headstone now. This area is not too difficult, I will say. I don't want to undermine anybody if someone is struggling with this area, but I think the enemies here are quite predictable. And except for a couple of enemies that are going to come a little bit later, this area is not too bad, really, in the grand scheme of things. Twin Bloodstone Shards. How many was that, actually? Oh, I can upgrade my weapon. Let's do it after that, actually. I don't really need it now. Bloodshot Eyeball, another Bloodshot Eyeball, okay. I have not dabbled into the Chalice dungeons at all, so I don't know what to expect from that. Is that? That looks weird. Look how dark that is there. Now, I've never... What are you... What's my character doing? I've never actually encountered anybody at this window. I don't know if anybody has or who it is that's there. Feel free to let me know that down in the comments. One of those inside creatures up there. Feel free to let me know down in the comments what it is or who it is that's behind that door, because there's clearly someone at some point there. But even when I came back here to go to Bergenworth, I never encountered them. That was not the best. Well, there we go. Is he going to follow us down? No, it's going to come around. Whoa! Be careful with that sledgehammer. You don't want to wave those things around recklessly. You could injure somebody. Someone commented on one of my videos recently saying... Put that only 10 minutes into this video. Someone commented on one of my videos recently saying that they find me entertaining and funny just to watch. Just my mannerisms and stuff in general. I find that so strange to think. I'm sure, you know, like when I had a comment, okay, on my old channel. I had about 10,000 souls, 10,000 subscribers on that channel. I'm not boasting. I'm just saying, yeah. before I switched to this channel. And I had multiple people on that channel who used to comment on there saying that they found my voice really sexy. And one person said that they used to, you know, entertain themselves to my videos because of my voice. I find that so strange. But obviously when you are yourself, you know, you don't ever think about these things. You don't think that anyone could ever, I don't know, find my videos really entertaining or my mannerisms or how I play the game. You don't really think that, do you? And it's the same way I'd never think that anyone would ever find my voice, you know, like pleasurable. I saw you. Don't think I didn't see you. It's just some, you know, strange things sometimes, isn't it? Right. I'm trying to talk about things during my playthroughs a bit more because I've noticed sometimes, I think I mentioned this before, that, well, I should have got parried. I've noticed sometimes that there's just gaps when I'm not talking. I don't like that. Oh dear. That creature was just doing those like light attacks as opposed to the big long build-up one. Okay, then, time to take... Whoa, where did you come from? I forgot she was behind me. Okay, where's that insight creature gone? Here he is. Alright, come on. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I think of you. See, I was doing these attacks this time, but last time he was doing... I think it's because I was closer to him. I wasn't keeping as much distance from him there, which I think was my mistake. What I like about the crows is that you can just do that and just go crazy in them. And because, you know, you can, the regain system, it means that you can just sort of go nuts and just spam attacks into them sometimes. As long as you're careful, obviously. Now let's go back to the Hunter's Dream. I know. I mean, it's not as bad for you. I'm going to cut out a lot of this stuff. But for me, I have to go through loads of loading screens, kill enemies again, just to spend these 15,000 souls. When I'm editing videos, I always worry that I'm going to miss, like, some gap. You know, like a long gap without talking. Like then, I just went and checked my phone and replied to some messages and things. And I'm thinking, I really hope I remember to edit that out the video, because if I don't, it will be really annoying, won't it? Okay, have you quite finished that attack there, Missy? Yeah, like, I thought it was going to be like 2 swings of the flame torch thing. Flame torch thing. Torch. It's not a flame torch thing, it's a torch. What am I talking about? Now, there's another brick troll over here, I think. Whoa! Come on, I should be used to these things by now. I should know that every time there's a corner, you always need to check everywhere, because there could be enemies there. I fell off this bridge once. I'm not going to talk about that though. Do any of you like the Trials series of games? That's my question now for you all. I really like the Trials series of games. It's like a motorbike game, like a motorbike platformer, a side-scroller. You've got to drive the motorbike, and it's sort of like a physics challenge, really. You've got to try and get over the obstacles in as quick a time as possible. There's a... In the Trials community, people that like the Trials games, there's actually quite a bit of a crossover with Dark Souls. When I used to... I didn't make content or anything, but when I used to... be a part of the community a little bit in terms of like commenting on things and, you know, all that kind of stuff. There was a lot of crossover. A lot of people really like Dark Souls because both games are really difficult and punishing, but you overcome challenges through perseverance, essentially. What am I doing? Right, let's equip a torch here. Okay, can I? I didn't think I've ever come here before. Maybe I have, though. Nope, I don't remember him being in here. Actually, I do vaguely. Anyway, yes, the Trials series of games I really like, and it's a shame because it looks like the series has probably died because the last installment really didn't do very well in terms of sales and in terms of fans' reception of the game and everything. It had a lot of... It was incredibly grindy to the point where you needed to do like 50 backflips or whatever to unlock this level which you wanted to do, and then another 50, especially at launch. It's probably better now, but I played it at launch and it was so painful. It really was. It was not enjoyable then. But anyway, there's a video on my channel of me talking about and reviewing the first game, Trials HD. Well, the first proper game, yeah, modern game. Okay. There's not much space in it to be fighting this enemy. But I really liked the game. I even liked Trials Fusion, which at the time was one that people didn't like as much. You had the really old games, which was like a Flash game, like Trials, and then you had Trials 2nd Edition, which was also a really old Flash game, but I think that was put on PC actually, sorry. And then you have Trials HD, which was on consoles, and it was an Xbox exclusive. That's the first game I played. I really like that game. And then you had Trials Evolution, which was also seen as being really good. And then you had Trials Fusion, which was like a futuristic game. I think people didn't like the setting really in that game. That was the main issue with people with that game. It was all futuristic and stuff. And it was a bit strange. They tried to tell a story through, like a weird story, just through people talking in the background, and it was a bit strange. But I really like that game, and then Trials Rising came out, which was the last entry in the franchise, and it seems to have killed off the franchise, I'd say, because generally they'd have announced a new installment by now if they were going to do another one. Fucking hell. I've got to be careful there. Okay, that's better. Anyway, apparently based on some things that I've been looking at in terms of cut content, Byrgenwerth in this game was an area that was supposed to originally be a lot bigger. But because of, you know, resources and that on the disc and what they could actually put in the game, they had to sadly cut the area down, which kind of makes sense because Byrgenwerth is a place that's talked about loads, and then you get there and it's like you go through 2 doors and you're done. It's not spoilers, obviously. I'm not exactly talking about things in much detail, so don't worry. That isn't anything you need to think about or worry about if you haven't got to that part of the game. Let's just open this, just to be safe. He's doing a little dance, it looks like. You coming? Okay, I thought that would get him. You gotta wait a second on that guy. Come on. Come on, man. There we go. He's defeated. Now let's go for you. Again, the same thing again. The delay on that swing. There. Okay, I can't remember what's over here. I don't think much. Just dogs, I think. Dogs are much better in this game with the regain system. I think from the beginning, dogs were built for Bloodborne. Even back before Bloodborne was out. But they're nowhere near as frustrating in this game because you can get all that health straight back if you actually manage to hit them fast. There we go. Now, What's down here then? Thick cold blood. Oh, gotta be careful. Lake. Yes, this is indeed a lake. Well, it's not. It looks like the sea. What is over here then? Whoa! Tempering blood gemstone. Feels like... Can we get up there? Feels like there might be a... I'm not sure. I was going to say there might be a glitch spot to get up there. There probably is, to be honest. I'm just never really very good at executing glitches. I'm sure you've all... If you've seen my Shadow of the Eclipse playthrough... Sorry, not my Shadow of the Eclipse, my Soul Level 1 run, you'll see how long it took me to bloody... get the lower undead bug skip down. Right, let's go. You're done. Right, where's the... Now, the gimmick of this boss is that essentially the boss is invisible and you need to try and find where it is in the arena. You can only see it when you're sort of close to it. Like, yeah. There you are. I'm not sure the best way of doing this fight. Should you actually defeat these guys or just ignore them and try and find the Witch of Hemwick? I've never been too sure. Alright. Come on, where is she? There you are. Where's she gone? Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. I feel like I should have got a few more hits in there. Ah, you teleported to the same place, you bitch. I think, anyway. Are. She went to there. Looks like if you actually look around fast enough, you can see where she's spawned. Alright, let's defeat a couple of these now. Oh, you're here. It's defeated. There's a second one that's coming, see? Okay. Now where's this second one? There you are. Where's it gone? There you are. Yeah, I think ignoring these guys is the way to go, actually. Oh, there you are. Oh no, you're over there. No. Yeah, the first Witch of Hemwick is back now. What? I didn't even know they could cast that spell. Okay, it's gone over there. Right, where's it gone? Right, yeah, you got to defeat both of them in a short window, it looks like. So when I first did this, I just beat the first one. Then I don't think I had to worry about the other one coming back. Because I beat the other one pretty quickly. That's perfect. There you go. Oh no, you fell. Okay. No, it's that attack. Come on. I've never seen it actually attack before. Get up! Stop taking a million years. There we go. Okay, do we have to still defeat these? No. Okay, that's much better. One like that. And we don't actually... There's nothing else down here now, except for... There's just one item, which we need, which is quite important. The Rune Workshop tool. That allows us to add runes to our weapons. I think it's to our weapons anyway. Right, but now we're going to spend all these souls. Okay, let's go and put this workshop tool down. German's back here again. What's he going to say?
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erdon Chapel. Ascend from there. You will find the church workshop.
Go. Now, memorize a carrier rune to acquire its eldritch strength. So we've got 3 of them. That's not really that... I mean... Can we... Yeah, we can equip 3, so we might as well use all of them. Yeah, there's no reason not to, is there? Okay. Now we can upgrade our weapon. And again, which is really good. We need more twin bloodstone shards for that. We're going to be doing a lot more damage now though, which is really good. Especially if we put some more souls in as well.
Very well, let me...
There we go. Now the rest of the souls are going to go towards blood vials, as always. Okay, now we've done everything we need to do there in Henwick Charnel Lane. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to Odin Chapel. Cathedral Ward, I should say. And you'll see where we're going to go from there. Okay. There she is.
Oh, hello there. Perfect timing. I must warn you, Henrik, An old hunter has gone mad, and he's my mark. Don't go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. I have business there first.
Now, what confuses me with that bit is that I swore that the tomb below this is Odin Chapel, I think. So what? I don't know where the tomb is supposed to be that she doesn't want you to go to, but oh well. I don't tend to do NPC quest lines that much unless there's like massive rewards for doing them, you know. Look at that damage. Any items? No? No? Okay. Now we're going to go this way. We're not really going to worry too much about the enemies that are up there. We're just going to sort of try and go past them. Except these ones, obviously. Oh, I thought that was going to... a little bit of help, not much. Okay. More quicksilver bullets, which is always helpful. He's up there shooting me. You're shooting quite fast now, anyway. I'll come down a bit. More quicksilver bullets. How the dog. I don't like dogs. Thick cold blood. Now what's up here? Items. Quicksilver but tether. That's pretty good. Okay, now this is the way. So killing Vicar Amelia taught us, when teach us, but we learned a password, like a phrase, which we need to say to get through a door. The door is this way. If you don't kill Vicar Amelia, this door we're going to get to now is sealed. There's loads of madmans on the around here as well, so make sure you get all this. These enemies here, they're sleeping currently because of the time of day. If you're here earlier, like when, I think it's before you kill Vicar Amelia, they're all awake and walking around. That is a way to get to the door, but we're going to go this way because there's more stuff that we want. Oh, there's an item up here as well. This here is the other side of the door which we saw in the second episode. This gate is locked because, hang on a minute, I just dropped my headphones. It's locked and it says you need, I think it says you need to show something to be able to open it. You need to show them an emblem which costs 10,000 souls in the Hunter's Dream, but because we dropped down the well, we went around and entered the Vicar Amelia area from here instead. I always forget he's got a flamethrower, this guy. I think it's because it looks a bit like a gun. Thick cold blood. There we go. These guys are really fun to parry as well, like the brick trolls from earlier. Sadly, there's less enemies that you can parry a bit later in the game, which is a bit of a shame, really. Poison knives. That's what I wanted earlier. Now.
Oh my, what a queer scent. But I'd take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunts, and besides, this is no place for ladies. Wouldn't want to drag you down too. Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, aren't you, dear? Might you know of a safe place? The night is long and there's very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to. you, do you? Perhaps I'll see you there. Oh, Sam, perhaps.
There we go. Now, no, you can't talk to anybody else on the windows. If you see incense, normally that means there's people there, but there's no people of interest really, except for that lady who we just spoke to. Whoa. Okay, I didn't think that was going to be doing that much damage. There we go. Now, that guy up there as well, who steals your insight that we fought earlier, I'm pretty sure he only comes if you've got high insight as well. So. Let me get him with this. About here. Oh, we can have that actually. Excellent. Nice safe way of taking him out. This is the way up. Okay. A watchman of Buggenworth guards the gate with the password, the sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. So that is a little hint towards where you need to get the password from. This is going to take us back down to where we were before. Okay. And now. I actually was wrong earlier, sorry, when I said that this way takes you to the same place as this. It doesn't. This is the way which we need to go to give the password. This is the other route, just to get some extra items. You can sneak past them if you go slowly, I think. But we're not going to do that. Pebble. Quick silver bullets. Coins. Okay. Let's talk to this guy again.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
We're not going to talk about any of that with him. I'm not sure if it gives you any emotes or anything if you talk to him in every location or something. Should be a secret item there. Right. Now we keep going down, down, down. Fear the old blood. Fear the old blood, see? This guy's already dead. So who is it that opened the doors for us by giving the password? That's the question, isn't it? Maybe there's someone at the top of that tower or something. Okay. This area really reminds you of Dark Souls 3 that we're coming up to now. Obviously, Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 are both developed at the same time, so there's definitely obviously some crossover in terms of assets and things. There we go. This guy drops oil on you and then he throws molotovs on you, which is the same combo that we've been using. We use on the cleric beast, and well, we tried to use it on Vicar Amelia, but half the molotovs just missed her because her hair is all over the place. And molotovs apparently don't work on hair. Perfect. And now we're going to get these items here. Madman's Knowledge, Adept Blood, Gemstones. Let's use all this Madman's Knowledge we've got. 8. Wow. Because my plan is to go through this entire game with high insight. As high insight as possible, all the time. Why? Just to make it harder for myself, that's why. And here we are. The Lantern of the Forbidden Woods. Let's go back again. Spend the souls we've got. I don't think we can really do too much, but it's always good to spend them.
Very well, Ned.
And the rest on blood vials. Okay, there we go. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Maybe even share this video with anyone that might feel it's good enough. Thank you again for watching. This is SoulReborn signing out. Have a good one.